Hello everyone, welcome to yoga. My name is Taylor and I will be guiding you through today's practice. As always, if you want to grab hold of some blocks, great choice. And today we will be focusing in on some postures that can help open up the throat chakra. So our throat chakra has to do with our mouth, our neck, our throat, and it helps with creating self-expression, our inner truth, communication of our desires. So when it is blocked, maybe you're lacking some of that communication. So hopefully some of these postures can help alleviate some tension in that area and allow us to have a nice open throat chakra. So we will start standing today. You can come to the front of your mat, feet about hip width distance apart. We'll start with our arms beside us, but still having the body nice and active right from the start. So feeling your feet grounded in through your mat. Finding length through the spine. Nice engaged core. Shoulders are relaxed, but still the shoulder joints are nice and active. Head is an extension of the spine, so finding length through that neck. Maybe closing the eyes if you feel comfortable. Inhaling here and exhaling. Again, inhale to fill up and exhale. Once more, inhaling to fill up completely from the bottom of the belly to the chest. Exhale out through the mouth. Let go. Inhale the arms to the sky, maybe bringing your gaze towards the sky as well. And exhale to fold forward. Inhale to half lift, finding length through the spine, maybe bringing your fingers to your shins, a nice little bend in the knees. And exhale to fold once again. Inhale, arms to the sky, maybe bringing that gaze back towards the sky. And exhale to fold right back down. Inhale to half lift, finding that length. Exhale to plant the hands, coming into plank. Warming up the body, so getting everything engaged, feeling that belly button go towards the spine. Pressing out through the heels, gazing a few inches past the fingertips. Inhaling here and exhaling. Inhale to fill up. Exhale to slowly lower, using your full breath to lower down towards the ground. Bringing your hands so they're outside of your mat. Fingertips are on the ground. Inhale to open up the chest. Exhale to bring the right shoulder and ear down towards the ground. Inhale back to center. Exhale, left shoulder and ear down towards the ground. Inhale back to center. One more time. Exhale to the right, or right shoulder and ear. Inhale, center. Exhale, left shoulder and ear. Inhale, center. Exhale to lower down towards the ground. Bringing your hands so they're framing your chest once again, and inhaling to lift up to your cobra. So opening up that chest here, staying here for the exhale. Inhaling to fill up, keeping those feet nice and planted, the front of your feet. And exhale to lower. Once more, inhaling to your cobra, opening up the chest. And exhale to down dog, maybe going through tabletop to get there. Inhaling through the nose in your down dog. Exhale out through the mouth. Inhale to fill up, bending the knees, gazing forward, and exhale to walk your feet to the front of the mat. Inhaling to half lift. Exhale to fold. Inhale, arms to the sky. Exhale, arms beside you. Inhale, arms to the sky, maybe bringing your gaze towards the sky. Exhale to maybe open up the chest just a bit as you keep the core engaged and reaching those arms towards the sky and back as you open up the chest. Inhale back into your mountain. Exhale to fold forward. Inhale to half lift. Exhale to plant the hands back into your plank, and inhale in your plank. Exhale to slowly lower down. Inhale to cobra or up dog, wherever you are. Open chest, maybe paying a special attention to your throat, finding length through both the front and back side of the neck. Exhale to your down dog. A nice inhale through the nose. Exhale out through the mouth. Slowly coming down onto the knees, keeping the toes tucked under, even the little baby toes, pinky toes. And then as we have this little toe stretch going on, we'll inhale to find some length. Exhale, right ear towards the right shoulder. Staying here, tucking chin towards chest, coming over to the left side. And just coming into any little neck movements that feel good for you. If you want to incorporate some shoulder rolls, feel free. Be mindful if you bring your neck and head back at all, just being careful of the cervical spine. But just staying in any areas that feel like they could use a little bit more love. Sending a breath to wherever you're feeling a lot. Couple more rounds of breath. Slowly coming back into center, bringing your hands down to the ground, coming into tabletop, maybe tapping the front of your feet a little bit on the mat. And then inhaling to your cow pose, opening up the chest, bringing the belly down towards the ground. Exhale to your cat, bringing the belly to the spine, releasing head and neck down towards the ground. Inhaling to your cow, really rolling those shoulders towards each other. And exhale to round, pressing the ground away from your hands. Once more, inhaling to cow, opening up again, maybe finding just a little bit more length through the front and back neck. And exhale to round the spine. Coming back to your neutral tabletop, extending your arms out in front of you, coming into puppy. So keeping the tailbone lifted as you bring your forehead down towards the ground. And maybe since you've gone through a couple salutations, you can bring your chin to the mat. If this feels like a little bit too much, you can always go back to the forehead. Allowing your chest to sink down towards the ground. And slowly beginning to lift back into your tabletop. And exhale into child's pose. So maybe the knee is nice and wide, big toes touching as you sink the hips to the heels, forehead down towards the ground. And inhale like this. And then exhale. Couple more rounds of breath with your own rhythm. Allowing your inhales to flow right into your exhales. And slowly, when you're ready, coming into our down dog, tailbone towards the sky, maybe finding some stillness in this down dog right off the bat. A nice inhale and a nice exhale. Bending the knees, gazing forward, hop or walk to the front of the mat. Inhale to half lift. Exhale to fold. Bending the knees, inhaling to chair, arms towards the sky, nice bend in the knees. Core is engaged. You can choose to either have the feet and knees together or the feet and knees hip width distance apart. We want to try to avoid having the knees together with the feet apart. Maybe allowing yourself to get a little bit deeper. And then a little bit deeper. A little bit deeper. We're going to end with our sit bones on the ground. So using your breath to slowly sink down and down until your sits bones reach the mat. You can bring your arms behind you. We're going to come into a reverse tabletop. So having your fingers facing towards the body so your shoulders can be aligned with the wrist. Feet are hip width distance apart. And then we'll inhale to lift the hips up. Maybe bringing your gaze towards the sky. Breathing here. Strengthening the shoulders. Lifting up through the hips. Noticing if you're holding any tension in the jaw. One more inhale. And an exhale to slowly lower back down. Bringing the weight into your feet, lifting up into a forward fold. An inhale to half lift. And an exhale to fold. Inhale, arms to the sky. Exhale to fold right back down. Inhale to half lift. Exhale to your down dog. You can always go through your vinyasa, which is exhaling to lower. Inhale to up dog or cobra. And exhale to down dog. Always an option. Any way you'd like to get to down dog is what you should do. So if you want to just stay in plank or go into child's pose, all perfect options. And inhale through the nose. Exhale out through the mouth. Inhale, right leg towards the sky. Keeping the hips squared, so really having that pinky toe facing down towards the ground. Exhale, knee towards nose, coming into a low lunge. Inhaling, arms to the sky, crescent lunge. Feeling that left hip come forward, right hip come back, allowing yourself to really sink into that front knee, core engaged, arms are active. An inhale here. Exhale to cactus the arms, open up the chest. Inhale back towards the sky. Exhale, warrior two. Feet are perpendicular, nice bend in that front knee, core engaged, gazing over the right fingertips. Nice bend in that front knee. Settling in on each of your exhales. Flipping the front palm to the sky and reversing left hand to the left leg or left hand in front of the body. Reaching that right arm back and up. Inhaling back to your warrior two. Staying here for the exhale. Inhale to fill up. Exhale to cartwheel the hands down towards the ground, planting the left hand, coming to the outer side of the left foot, and then finding your side plank on this side. You can always choose to have the left knee onto the mat, or maybe have the feet side by side. Whichever you decide, finding lift in the hips. If you want to find a little bit of a tree here, or any other variation, please feel free. One more inhale wherever you are, maybe gazing up towards the sky. And an exhale to release that right hand, going through your vinyasa, or straight to down dog. Sticking with that pattern of breath that you can use through the whole practice today. Inhaling and exhaling. Inhale, left leg towards the sky, again keeping that pinky toe down towards the ground. And on your exhale, knee towards nose, coming into your low lunge. Inhaling the arms to the sky, crescent lunge. Doing your body scan, making sure everything feels good and stable, nice and aligned. Pressing out through that back heel. Inhale to fill up. Exhale to cactus the arms. Open up the chest. Inhale, arms back to the sky. Exhale, warrior two. Feet perpendicular, making any adjustments. Gazing over the left fingertips. Sinking into that front heel, hip, front knee. Allowing your breath to be like a wave. Inhales flowing to your exhales. Flipping the front palm to the sky and reversing your warrior. Still a nice bend in that front knee. Maybe your right arm is in front of the belly or resting on the right leg. Inhale to lift back up, warrior two. Staying here for the exhale. Inhaling. Exhale to cartwheel the hands, vinyasa or down dog. One more inhale here, then one more exhale. Coming down onto the knees, and we'll try a little camel. So there's a lot of options with camel. We'll have our knees about hip-width distance apart. You can start with the toes tucked under, or if you're comfortable in your camel, you can keep the toes untucked. To start, we'll do a one-handed camel. So if it feels comfortable, bringing your right hand to the right heel, or you can keep the right hand to the lower back. So whichever one feels more comfortable, we'll inhale the left arm towards the sky and then press out through the hips to allow yourself to open up the chest, maybe bringing your head and gaze towards the sky. So again, thinking length through both sides of the neck, the front and back, as you press out through the hips and open up the chest. Slowly coming back up, lifting back up. A neutral spine, so just bringing the belly button towards the spine here, finding length through the whole torso. And then we'll go to the next side. So bringing your left hand to the left heel or your left hand to the lower back, and then lifting the right arm towards the sky and back as you bring your gaze towards the sky. Again, pressing out through the hips. Breathing. And on your inhale, slowly lifting back up. Again, just finding that length through the spine. Neutralizing your torso. We'll do one last camel. So option to keep the hands to the low back, both hands to the low back, or bringing both hands to the heels. Maybe you want to start with the hands at the low back and then make your way to the heels. Really just listen to your body. If it doesn't feel good, take a step back. So wherever you'd like to go, inhaling to find that length through the spine, engaging that core right from the start, and exhale to press out through the hips, opening up the chest, maybe bringing head and gaze towards the sky. Two more rounds of breath wherever you are. And on your next inhale, lifting back up. And we'll come into child's pose, so big toes to touch, sinking hips back down to the heels. And allowing the low back, the whole back to just release here. If you want to walk the hands to one side of the body, so stretching the hands out towards the left. And then over to the right. Slowly coming back to center. A nice inhale. And a nice exhale. Slowly coming into our down dog once again. Gazing forward, hop or walk to the front of the mat. Inhaling to half lift. Exhale to fold. Weight into the left foot. Inhaling to a one-legged mountain, bringing your right leg up. We'll bring our right hand down so we can grab hold of the right foot. So we're pressing the right foot into the right hand here. Trying to keep the right knee nice and close to the left leg. So we want to keep the hips, as always, nice and squared. And then we'll press into that right hand with the right foot, finding lift in that right foot as we keep the left arm lifted up towards the sky and allow our chest to open up, maybe bringing our gaze a little bit towards the sky. Taking it slow, maybe focusing on a focal point so we can maintain our balance. Breathing. 2 more rounds of breath. Pressing that foot into the hand. And slowly releasing, coming back into our one-legged mountain, arms towards the sky. Exhale to fold forward, bringing the right foot with you. Inhale to half lift, and exhale to fold. You can stay in this regular forward fold, or if you want to find a toe lock, bringing your peace fingers, so your middle and pointer finger, underneath the big toe, thumb on top. A nice bend in the knees so you can inhale to find length through the spine, and exhale to fold forward. Bring those elbows out towards the side. As you use this toe lock to maybe allow your torso to get a little bit closer to the legs, again with as much of a bend as you need in your knees, and then allowing a lot of space between the shoulders and ears. Letting the head hang. On your inhale, lifting up, releasing that toe lock, and exhale to fold forward. Inhale, arms to the sky. Exhale to fold right back down. Inhale to half lift. Exhale to fold. Weight into the right foot. Inhaling, one-legged mountain. Left leg lifts this time. And then slowly bringing that left hand down, grabbing a hold of the left foot with the left hand, keeping that left leg nice and close towards the right. As we begin to press the left foot into the left hand, lifting that left foot up, but still keeping the chest open, right arm lifted, and then a nice open chest, length through the neck, breathing. Finding a focal point, or maybe bringing your gaze towards the sky. Continuously engaging the core and checking in on the body. Little adjustments as you get deeper. One more round of breath before slowly releasing both arms towards the sky, one-legged mountain, and exhale to fold forward. Inhale to half lift. Exhale to fold. Slowly beginning to squat and curl, coming onto the balls of the feet. Maybe giving yourself a little hug. One inhale here and one exhale. Slowly coming down onto the sit bones and onto the back. A few options on the back, so we'll do one more heart opener. I will lead you through bridge, but if you've had enough heart openers or active postures and want to do something a bit more passive, you can grab hold of a block, put it under your sacrum, and find a restorative bridge. If you want to come into your bridge, keeping the feet nice and close to the sits bones, as you lift your hips towards the sky, opening up the chest. And if you want a little bit more than a bridge, you can come into your wheel. So planting your hands to the sides of your ears. And then again, bringing your weight into your hands, you can lift into the hips and come into your wheel. Wherever you are, an open chest. And being very mindful of the neck, especially when you come down from the wheel. So if you're in your bridge, lifting up through the hips, maybe bringing one shoulder underneath and then the other, interlacing the hands under your tailbone. Like I said, all of these, lift in the hips, open chest. Finding your breath and noticing how the breath changes where you are in the posture. One more inhale, and then slowly exhaling down towards the ground. Bringing both knees in towards chest, maybe a little rock from side to side. Some circles with the knees. And when you're ready, finding your happy baby. So grabbing hold of either the outside of the feet or your big toes. If this posture isn't quite there for you, you can grab the inside of the thighs. Really allowing the whole length of the spine to be on the mat here. And then if you'd like to rock a little side to side, maybe lengthen through one leg, and then lengthen through the other leg. Releasing your feet when you're ready. Maybe giving yourself one more hug, wrapping your arms around the legs. Inhaling to fill up, maybe bringing the forehead towards the knees. And then when you find that top of your inhale, maybe just pausing for a moment, noticing what it feels like in the body to neither breathe in or out. Noticing the stillness. And when you're ready, exhaling to release into your final relaxation posture. Whatever that looks like for you today. It might feel nice to be in a reclined bound angle, so bringing the soles of the feet to touch as the knees knock out. Just because we did a lot of heart openers, wiggling at the shoulders and the hips. Inhaling through the nose, exhaling out through the mouth. We like to hold on to tension in the jaw and the neck. So noticing that and mindfully letting go. And since we focused on the throat chakra today, for your Shavasana, you can keep in mind that area in the throat, maybe imagining the color blue, imagining the color blue, like a circle spinning in clockwise direction, allowing yourself to open up that fifth chakra, allowing for more self-expression, communication, and your inner truth. I will leave you all here today, but thank you for sharing the practice. Have a lovely rest of your day, and namaste.